This is truly the hardest thing. Amphibia is over. Oh my god, like this is it. This is all we have. What we see in this episode is like it. I know there's an end credit thing. I don't know if it's going to show up on Disney. If it doesn't, I don't get around to seeing it. It'll be in a video later, I promise. But before we begin, before I say anything, if you want to see my last final thoughts before watching the finale, I do have a video up on my channel. You can check it out. I'll have it linked down in the pinned comment. Go check it out. I sincerely think it'll really help just to get everybody on the same page about what I am thinking, expecting for this finale. So go check that out before you watch this. Yeah, so we've been watching Amphibia for a long time. I am so nervous, excited to see what happens. Yeah, there's so many thoughts going through my head, so I'm probably gonna cry like a lot because I love this show and seeing it go away is the hardest thing. So without further ado, everybody, I want to watch this, but please make sure to support the official release of Amphibia either on the Disney Now website or over on Disney Plus as well. If you want to see my full uncut reaction to this episode, you can check out my Patreon page, link down in the description below to get access to that over there. But without further ado, let's get started.
King Andres and Darcy have been defeated.
Yes.
Victorious.
So, oh hi! Oh, you are here. Just wanted to make sure. So glad. Oh. Oh, you. So wait, it's not a calamity box then. Technically, it's not a calamity box then. So is the box actually safe to use?
The moon became home to some of the Corps' pet projects. Among them, a plan to eradicate all life as we know it by ramming the moon into Amphibia's surface.
Oh!
Why?
Okay, so this is good to know that the box isn't exactly a calamity box then. Hey!
The prophecy isn't so much a prediction as it is a humble request for help.
Oh!
And know this, you have to tap into the energy that remains in the stones in order to get the energy you need. However, if you do that,
there might not be enough energy left for us to get home.
Oh.
We could be stuck in Amphibia forever.
yeah, so now that all the cards are on the table, what will you do?
Oh, the drama! Ooh!
You call that a choice?
Of course we'll help.
Yes!
There's no way we'd leave you hanging in your hour of need.
Were you worried?
Oh!
Now let's get powered up. Ladies, to the music
Yes! I want the calamity power!
And one more thing. If things look bad out there, don't forget about the secret spell.
Wait, the secret.
Huh?
Didn't I tell you about that?
No.
Well, the stones are rumored to hold a hidden power, enough to defeat any foe. But summoning such power involves the life of the user.
Oh!
So whoever uses the spell and calls on the power of all three stones will die.
Wait, no, you can't just drop that on me. Wait, what?
But we're Hannah.
Oh, hey, what's up? Good to see you again.
Creepy, if you ask me.
Sorry, I had to grab a tissue. I'm getting a little emotional already.
Three of you close your eyes. Focus. Think
Powers! I'm so excited! Whoa! Look at them! They look amazing! Oh, Sasha! Ooh! Get it, girl!
The powers must stop.
Oh, mercy!
okay then.
Oh my god! They look so good! They're kind of like the Powerpuff Girls, actually, now that I think about it.
She lived in my basement.
God damn it, Hammy. She lived in my basement. Oh my god, this is so epic. Oh my god, it's so anime! was trying to tell what the music was. Oh. Oh, she gets some pom-poms. Oh, I love it. Whoa. My.
This is the coolest animated minute.
Yes, girlfriend.
I'm able to cry by your side.
Aww. Oh, I love the background. Oh.
That's right, baby.
Oh. Look at that! Oh my god, that was amazing!
I should have left you on that street corner where you were standing. But you didn't!
Even with the robot army, it's not enough.
Can we break it?
I hate to bring this up, but I've been fading fast.
Uh-oh.
I'm not as used to this as yours.
Ooh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, you know what? You're right. No, Anne!
I know what we have to do.
Anne, no!
I'm going to call upon the power of all 3 stones.
No!
Now it's your turn to follow my lead. Please, let me do this.
Oh.
That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Mother O was probably wrong.
Come back alive, Boonchuy. I swear to frog you, no!
I swear to frog. Mother O was wrong. Mother O has been crazy so many times. Like she just wilding out. Okay, Mother O just wilding out. It's all fine.
These stones are not Amphibia's greatest treasure.
Mother Old said all I had to do was
The
ask.
power of friendship.
So, I'm asking, can you help me see the world I love?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And it's gone. Poof.
Oh my gosh, they broke.
Please don't do this. Don't go.
I think it's too late.
Without you, you're my everything. You changed my life.
And you changed mine.
Oh, Sprig. My god, she's like cracking. Wow. Oh my god, look at her. She's literally like breaking away. She legitimately like can't die. Like that would be so crazy. Oh gosh. Well, she does not look good. I'll say that much, girlfriend. Looking really rough.
Don't cry, Sprig. It's okay. Saving this world was the best decision I've ever made. My only regret is that I never got to see Lovejoy's do.
Anne, you come back now, okay, Anne? Okay. Hi. Hi. Oh, it's the poster in her room. Oh. Oh.
That's suspicious.
I am the cosmic guardian who has watched over countless worlds for countless eons.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Better?
So much better.
What's going on? Am I dead or something?
Yes, I know. I made a copy of you right before you expired. A backup, if you will. For all intents and purposes, you're the same Anne Boonchuy.
Well, that's gonna cause some serious existential dread later on.
Yeah.
Thanks, I hate it.
I brought you to this place because I want to offer you a job.
Oh.
What?
To keep a near infinite story short, I've been doing this job for a very
Oh my god, what? That's so cool!
So, I was hoping you would consider being my replacement.
Yes, please, 1,000,000% yes.
I created the stone to see how mortals would handle unlimited power. Turns out, not that well.
Yeah.
Would you believe after about 10,000 years, you're the only individual who used that power for good?
Wow.
This is a lot to take
That's
in right
crazy.
now. Do I have a choice?
Well, of course you do. I'm not a jerk.
Okay.
Well then, I'm gonna have to pass.
No! Anne Boonchuy, come on!
So you're saying you could continue improving? Maybe even one day feel worthy of this post?
It's possible. I have my whole life ahead of me to make bad choices and learn good lessons from them. Or I had my whole life ahead of me.
About that.
So unlimited cosmic guardian power still on the table.
Sending you back to the world of the living. You've shown me the error in my thinking. And if you can do that at age 13, then imagine the guardian you'll be after life.
Ooh. Okay.
Go. Live your life.
Okay. I like this. This is
I've
good.
waited thousands of years to retire. What 78 years more?
Wait, are you saying that in 78 years I'm gonna...
Oh God! I would hate to know how long I have to live. That would be so terrifying. Hey, what up? I'm back. I just got told I'm gonna be a fucking cosmic deity when I'm fucking 91 years old.
I think you're a chance for a fresh start.
Talk to you later. Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
It's over. It's finally over.
I love this. I actually love this. I sincerely love it. I think the idea that, you know, Anne is mature enough to understand that she's not mature enough to handle being the guardian of right and wrong, deciding judgment, what have you. I love that. And the fact, though, that it's on the table for later when she gets older, being the guardian, hell yes. Hell yes, I love this.
I came to this world thinking only of myself. It was wrong of me. And I wish I'd gotten to know you both better.
I think we all have a lot to learn, Master Marcy. Don't be so hard on yourself.
In a way, you helped us see what was important as well.
Ah! Damn! Wait, hold up! Are you implying something there?
Take care, kiddo.
Oh.
Commander.
Lieutenant.
Oh, Crimesy! Don't face Parker!
Percy and Brendan, you tell them. I'll miss them forever.
It's so nice to the pieces of my heart.
Oh my God! You two are goals! I love them!
Goodbye, Polly. You're the little sister I never knew I needed. I know you're gonna grow into an amazing frog and take over the world. So lucky to call myself Planter.
I'm the lucky one, Anne. And I'm so blessed to have a granddaughter like you. If you ever need a home-cooked meal or your old room back, just stop by.
Like an old wise frog once told me, family always finds each other.
Aww, that's my favorite quote, actually.
I'll never forget you. And I won't forget you either, Sprig. Which means that we'll never be apart.
Yeah.
Not really. Nothing will ever change how much you mean to me. Not time or space or being worlds apart. Spring against the world.
Yeah.
Spring against the world. I want you to have this. Maybe it'll help you on your future adventures.
Oh, okay. That's actually really smart of you, because you can get another phone. Like, it's okay. Oh, will they be able to leave in the notes app? They could leave notes to each other, right? Does it work that way? They could leave notes. If their phone is connected to the same account, it should be able to be, like, leave notes. Right? Maybe? I think it's supposed to connect. Oh, I love their flower crowns. It's so cute. Oh. Oh, it's such a pretty shot. wow, we are seeing time pass. Oh wow, okay. Dang. Oh. Ah, cute. Oh, and he's got the little mercy pin. Oh, and Domino 2's got a... Oh, I'm so sorry, my dude. Oh, it's so weird, but I'm so proud of her. Ooh, oh.
We're just in time for the ceremony.
Oh, Tony.
You won the election?
Well, I had a little help.
Constituents don't bribe themselves.
Aww. Oh my God, it's a snail bird.
Swamp like this. It's slow, the people are friendly, and it's far away from the countless enemies I made when I was...
No! God, please, no! No!
I know, sweetheart. We all know.
Ah, the ship came true! Oh, avocado!
Wait, it's ceremony time!
In his usual spot.
He's selling avocados!
Ceremony!
Oh, look at Sprig! He's such a handsome young lad! Oh!
Fram just told me they discovered a new continent, untouched by frog, newt, or toad.
Wow.
Like a new adventure?
Oh.
I'm in.
Oh my gosh, and now this side of things, okay. Hey, yeah, what? 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 Hey, let's go anime. Oh,
Look at us.
oh.
Pretty good.
I love that she has all the decals of her swords. Ooh, and I saw that sticker.
Oh, baby, bye, bye, bye.
Psych degree come in handy? Yep. I really like working with the kids, helping them overcome their emotional baggage. I have a lot of experience.
Queen! I knew I loved you! Me too, bitch! Me too!
Did you and Anne hang out much after I moved? At first, yeah. But we kind of fell into different friend groups in high school. We still talked, but only every once in a while.
Oh, wait. So Marcy moved.
Frog's environment is everything. They love humidity. This energetic pellet is a pink South American tree frog. This is Dean. I named him Sprig after a dear friend of mine. Change can be difficult, but it's how we grow. It can be the hardest thing to realize you can't hold on to something forever. Sometimes you have to let it go. But of the things you let go, you'd be surprised what makes its way back to you.
Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Just fuck. Fuck. All right. Now, don't mind me as I wipe away the tears, okay? Because I gotta. I definitely gotta. Okay. Okay, it's good. It's good. Oh my gosh. Okay, just my initial overall thoughts, and then we'll try to get into everything, which there's a lot. 10 out of 10, so good. After seeing this finale, it honestly makes me feel silly for even slightly worrying that the Amphibia team, that Matt's team, wouldn't pull it off. And they did phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. As I've stated so many times, and it begs repeating, they do such a damn good job of making me care about every single character, and the peace of mind, the satisfaction of getting to see all of them back in, you know, Wartwood, getting to see our girls. So satisfying getting to see them, you know, like I don't know how long Wartwood was gone. I'm gonna assume 10 years as well, but getting a statue up that late seems a little weird, but I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm just speculating of time stuff. Oh, I cried so much, my poor makeup. I'm still hyperventilating. I loved it. I loved every second of it. I'm actually glad that the box wasn't actually evil in itself. It was a test to see if humanity, you know, sentient beings would use this box for good or evil. If they were given unlimited power, what would they do? And as our, you know, deity, our guardian, I guess guardian's the correct term, as the guardian said, you know, they've done this for so long, and Anne was the first person to actually use it for good, which is crazy. I believe it, but it is crazy. So I like that the box actually was just kind of like this play toy of sorts. That's like, let's see if someone will do good things. I'll give you power. Hopefully they'll do good with this power, and they didn't. So I like that it was just this thing. I like that a lot, actually. And the conversation with the deity was very, very nice. I could see some people having some gripes about that, but I'm okay with having like a, what's it called? I can't remember the term. There's a name for something like this. But having just the god come in, you know? I'm really forgetting what it's called. My brain is just rattling around. But I like that we had the Guardian come in, and Guardian literally was like, here you go. Take my role. Have literally multiverse magical powers and be this governing force to decide right and wrong in our world and choose all of this and govern all of these, like, you know, multiverses and universes. And Anne's like, nah, no thanks. That seems difficult. In typical Anne fashion. But the offer's still on the table, and literally was like, you'll think about it? And Anne's like, yeah, sure. They're like, done deal. Okay. I love that, actually. I was a little sad if Anne was going to say no to it, but I'm glad, like, they both came to this conclusion, like, okay, yeah, in 78 years, you're going to be the Guardian. Like, I love that. I love that. And Anne's character is such a good character that I honestly feel that she will be worthy of that title. So I think that is so cool. I think that's so freaking awesome. I think that's so anime, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love everything about this finale. Everything about this finale I absolutely adored. I can't stress that enough. I loved everything about it. We're gonna rapid fire spit off some things. Sasha being confirmed bisexual. I saw that, my girl. Ow! And Sasha going for psychology, and she's like, I love working with the kids. Girl, that was me before this. That was me, and that's what I wanted to do, girl. Oh, I knew my queen. I knew my queen. I feel her. I vibe with Sasha so much. I really, 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 really do. She's so my girl. She's been my girl. I love her. Oh, God damn it. I also really appreciated the fact that, you know, the girls, it's been 10 years. They're 23. Give or take a little bit. I like the fact that once Sasha and Marcy got put together, Sasha was talking to her, you know, catching back up, and she's like, how is your, you know, how was your comic? I read it. I read a little bit of it online. It's really good. I love that because it shows that Sasha understands that, you know, she needs to show interest in other people's things now. Even though she didn't when she was younger, she understands that she wants to be a good friend and show that compassion in something that, you know, the other person is into, especially because, you know, it's kind of her job hobby. I don't know if this is completely Marcy's job, but I really do like it. So really, really cool. And oh my God, I could bawl forever. And I'm even thinking about it. I'm getting there. I think that was so... I can get through it. I can get through it without crying. I can do it. And working at like, I don't think, it's more so a nature museum, I would assume. Maybe an aquatic life, center. But working with amphibians, sorry. It looks like she was basically a researcher and, you know, dedicating her life to doing that. And the habitat looking like Wartwood just killed me. Like, seeing that was so cute. Oh, it just fucks me up so badly. But I love that. I loved it so much. And one of the other things that I really enjoyed that they mentioned was, number one, that Marcy did move away. Like, Marcy actually moved away. So that does beg the question. Did Marcy's parents move? Matt, I still need answers for this. Matt, please. Matt, I'm gonna be DMing you, actually. I need this answer. Did Marcy's parents move? Or did they stick around and then when she got back, move sometime after? You know, obviously it was before high school, which would have been only a few years, give or take some. But did they move? I need that answer, because I'm actually just sincerely curious. Did Marcy's parents move while she was missing for those months? And then when she turned back up, did she just go to them? Or did she have, like, you know, like a nice goodbye to her, things like that? I'm really curious. I would like to know. I'm okay if I never get an answer, but I would like to know. Also, I think it's so interesting that we never got to see Sasha or Marcy's parents. Obviously, we don't need to. The story is not about them. There's really no good merit to even have them, because especially with this epilogue of sorts, it's not necessary. The girls are their own person, and the fact that we do fast forward like 10 years solidifies that fact that they're their own people. They're no longer, you know, children. They can make their own decisions. They have their own lives. They have their own jobs, things like that. So completely makes sense. But it was interesting. On the other interesting note, the moon coming in was not caused by Calamity Box, which is interesting because I originally, when I watched All In, I didn't actually think that the moon coming in was caused by Calamity Box usage, multiverse stuff. I actually didn't have that thought. I sincerely thought the core was doing something about that to cause it. And then a lot of people came at me and they're like, obviously it's because the Calamity Box, blah, 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 blah. So then I was like, oh God, you know what? I'm stupid. Like, you're right. And I talked about in the video before, I was like, okay, so yeah, the moon is coming in because of the box, so we can't use the box, yada, yada, yada. But no, my initial thought was correct. That the core was the one causing all this stuff, which is interesting. It's so interesting. So I like it a lot. I really, really, really do. I'm glad that it was the core doing things. I'm glad that we can just be rid of the core and it's not like crawling out there or something like that. I'm very thankful for that. I'm also very curious to see, because I know Matt himself has said he'd be open to spin-offs and things like that. And I know there's a book, and I'm curious what the book will kind of talk about, because I believe it focuses on each of the girls, something like that. But I'm curious because I know a spin-off series would probably focus more so on Sprig, which I'm okay with. I would love to see like more adventures in Amphibia, especially with a new continent that has not been explored by anybody. I think that's cool. So much adventures. even if it's not like a full-fledged series, I still would love to see what more there is, and to explore Sprig more and Ivy too. Like Ivy would be very much involved, which would be really, really nice, honestly. And then of course, getting more of our new, much older, tall Polly, which is exciting. So, and the Bessie Joe babies, like what the hell? And Olivia in general, you know, being a little cute couple. I didn't really care if they got together or not. I'll be honest. I wasn't really like gonna be sad if they didn't, but I'm happy that they are. But I was pretty neutral. Like if they did, yay! But if they didn't, it's okay. Like not the story I'm focusing on here. Moving on though to exciting, the Chaos Calamity powers. What do you want to call them? I guess they're not really Calamity powers because the box isn't really Calamity. So I guess just gem powers. We're so cool getting to see the full-fledged gem powers and how anime it was. Like, was incredible. And the No Big Deal playing in the background. I heard that shit. I heard it. That was amazing. So good. Like, oh my gosh, it was amazing. I loved Sasha's. It was so just like, very, I want to say kind of rockery. And really filled in kind of the pieces we were missing from like the small fraction of power she had left. I like that it became much more commander looking. I really adored that. And then Marcy's just felt very, this might sound weird, but Marcy, it felt very Marcy. Very, I guess archery still. So I liked them a lot, and it was just such an, I love the shot of them all holding hands and kind of spinning around for that second. Just so cute. And it was such a awesome, cool moment just seeing them fight. It just felt very rewarding to finally get to see those powers, because come on, if they didn't show everybody's powers, I would have been so disappointed, like hugely disappointing. I think that's probably the one thing that would have ruined it for me if they had not shown it. I think that would have been the one thing to ruin it for me, but they did, and it's okay. And it was amazing. It was everything I could have wished for. Honestly, everything I could have wished for, it was here. It was so good. I cried so much. There was so much crying, which, you know, it's so good. It's so good. It was so emotional. I applaud the team so much. It was everything I had hoped for. And it felt so satisfying to watch. And for someone like me, as I've admitted many, many times on this channel, I'm usually not one for endings. I get very emotionally invested in the series I watch. So when they come to an end, it's very hard for me, you know? It hurts. While it's exciting for the characters to reach a conclusion, I also get sad because, in a way, they're no longer with me. You know, I don't get to experience their new triumphs with them. It's like giving birth and the child is taken away. It's like, God, we spent like 9 months together. Now you're gone. Like, no. Like, you can think about them, but it's like you'll never get to experience something with them because they're gone. So it's sad. But honestly, it felt so rewarding. I, of course, still have some questions, but it doesn't leave me with any aching feelings. Like, even without knowing there's a book or potential for a spin-off, of course, but even without knowing that stuff, I feel very satisfied. I could walk away and not have any lingering questions, any doubt, any concern for what might happen to the character, or any like, you know, like, oh, well, I wonder what they're doing, or I wonder what they're doing. Like, they did such a good job showing us rebuild Amphibia and helping us see where the girls are now, understanding what happened, quickly understanding their friendship as well. And I think that's the biggest thing as well for me. I wanted to know how their friendship grew throughout the years and changed, since they wanted to try to be better, of course. But let's be honest, friends grow apart, especially in, you know, your youth years. You make friendships of convenience. And what that means is you make friends with the people who are around you, or people who are just simply nice to you. You may not have these things in common, where, you know, as you start getting older, you will find things you enjoy, and you will want to find others who enjoy it as well. This is a very common thing in college, where, you know, you had your high school friends, and then in college, you know, typically there's a lot more students. You take classes that you actually picked that are similar, and you find similar-minded people, and you become friends with them. But in college, before you get to do that, you make friends with the people on your floor. You make friends with the people who are in your welcome group, and they are called friends of convenience. I had to explain this the years that I was an RA, because typically within like a month or two of making friends of convenience, those friendships would fall apart. People would get into arguments, things like that. It was very common for them to blow up, and, you know, you have people crying and you're like, I'm not friends with them anymore. It was very, very common. And that's kind of what happened with these girls. It happens quite often, you know, you live near each other, you went to the same playground, so you become friends. But you may not like the same things, and that's okay. Nobody is asking you to have 100% interest in what your friend likes. Like, you don't have to. That's just not possible. At the end of the day, me and my husband have very, very similar interests, but we have interests that are completely different. Like, he loves Magic the Gathering. I fucking can't stand the game, and I never will, and that's okay. But there is some common decency to be had there. You need to listen, and that's what makes a relationship. Because if you register that somebody cares about that thing, I would hope, if you're your friend, that you would at least try to understand and have somewhat of a conversation, instead of just being a literal wall to them, you know? So I like the fact that we get this acknowledgement of Sasha being like, oh yeah, you know, like, me and Anne were friends, but in high school we kind of fell, I don't want to say fall apart. I don't remember what word she said. That wasn't it. Just grew apart is the wording I think she used. They just kind of grew apart and made their own friends. I mean, Sasha's into cheerleading, and when you get into high school, that is like a big thing. I don't know if she continued cheerleading, but, you know, you make your own friends and you come into yourself, especially in those high school years. You really start figuring out who you want to be, what you want to do, or maybe you're like me and you're like, I don't know what I want to do, but I really like this theater thing. So, that's what I'm doing. So I think they did a stellar job. I honestly loved every bit of this finale. I could rave about it forever. It was so good. It had me crying. The goodbyes were so sweet. Sasha and Grimes were amazing. All of the flower crowns were really cute, by the way. And the planter goodbye was just... it was heart-wrenching. It was heart-wrenching. I just thought about it again. It was heart-wrenching. Family always finds each other. Yeah, I know how, but I actually, when they were doing the Streamily signing, I had Bill Farmer, write that quote and sign the print for me. So I have that. It's my favorite quote from Hot Pop. I mean, there's a lot of funny ones, but that's like my favorite one. Just because it's just a nice quote, because it does imply that, like, family will find each other. It doesn't mean that you have to be blood related. There's nothing in there. It's just family will find each other. And I really enjoy that. I really enjoy it a lot, actually. So it's a very precious quote to me. Oh, I'm just bawling. On that note though, I am very curious to see what the general reaction will be to the finale. Since I am watching this live, I have no idea what the fandom is thinking. I am talking to you guys right now, and then I will go assess after this. But I think everyone, my general idea is everyone's going to react very positively to this. I don't feel like I'm in the wrong here. I feel like everybody probably felt the same way I did, that this was a very good finale. It was very satisfying. We got to see everybody in town, so we know they're doing okay. Grimes is doing awesome. So I say Grimes because Grimes had like royal garb on. I shouldn't say royal, but official garb on. So he must be doing very well. So that's just why I keep mentioning Grimes. I'm sorry. That's why. I realized I wasn't adding a lot of context there. So it was just so good. It was so satisfying. So I loved it. I loved every bit of this. It was amazing. So I had such a fun time watching this. I probably will make one more video maybe about Amphibia. Once I kind of calm down, I might talk about it a bit more, maybe rate some of my favorite episodes, things like that, theorize, all that stuff. So it was super cool. Number one, I'm glad the box is gone, so it's not there anymore. I love that Anne has potential to be the next Guardian. I think that's really cool. I'm hopeful that the girls will stay friends and have a connection. I like the fact that they are still trying to hang out and get back together. I think that's very nice, and that it's a very adult relationship is what I'm trying to say, because many of you are probably under the age of 18 and you are in high school, you know, especially those who go into a physical school. You're around those people every single day. You have a locker near them. You're in the class with them, all that stuff. It's very time consuming though, because you're with your friends, you know, maybe like 3 to 4 hours every single day. So you're going to get very, very close. But when you're an adult, that's just not possible. Like, yeah, you can maybe call each other up and play video games for like an hour or two every day. Maybe, but that's so unrealistic. Like, when you grow up, you may or may not choose to have a partner. Entirely up to you. Does not have to be a romantic partner. You could just take a partner or a roommate, anything like that. You know, you'll have pets that you need to take care of if you choose to adopt a pet, or, you know, have a pet in your life. You have family that you will have to take care of if you are close to your family, whether or not you are. That comes into play. You have job responsibilities, which for the average person is about 8 hours every day. That is not including your lunch break. That is 8 hours and 30 minutes, depending on if you have lunch or not. Some people have a paid lunch. Good for you. You have to get yourself to work. So work can take anywhere up to 9 to 10 hours out of your day. You need to be sleeping like at least 6 hours every day. You gotta eat. You gotta make food. You gotta do laundry. You have to pay bills. You gotta figure out your tax stuff. There's so many things that come with being an adult, that finding this time for your friends, especially, you know, the ones that don't live immediately near you, is a difficult task. And especially if you're somebody who has a child, then your child has responsibilities. That means you have responsibilities, and you should be doing those responsibilities. Okay? Don't pawn your kids off on somebody else. Go to their soccer game. Be there. But you know, it's hard. When you're in high school, that is the most time you're going to be spending with other people. That is not your significant other. That's a very different story. Me and my partner both work from home, so we are together 24/7 now. It's actually lovely. We are codependent now, a bit of a problem, but I love it. Our minds have melded together. It's great. I no longer have to speak. We can just telecommunicate. But you know, that's just it. You are never going to spend time with somebody like that again. It's just not possible. So I like that the show mentioned it. I like seeing the fact that the girls are getting back together to hang out, and it's not this unrealistic, like, we see each other every week. It's like, no, Marcy is living somewhere else. Sasha is here, and I think is still in LA, I think she's still in Cali. But even then, as Sasha said, you know, Anne and Sasha kind of, you know, grew apart a bit, so they're not like BFFs anymore, but they're still friends. So it's just nice. Everything felt so good. This whole show handled relationships so well. I cannot give it enough praise in that aspect of how realistic every relationship was and how different each relationship was, but how valid it was. Because for me, I could definitely see a lot of myself in Sasha and the way she handled some relationships, especially her relationship with Grimes, really connected with me. And so it was just lovely. Everything about this was lovely. I gotta stop because I'm everywhere. But yeah, so I loved it. I loved everything about this. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. I literally cannot stress enough. This was a... Since Anne said she's not perfect, I will refrain from calling it a perfect finale. But I will say this was one of my favorite finales in a very, very long time. I think the next closest finale for me would be the Good Places finale. I would say I probably haven't cried that much since the Good Places finale. Both very satisfying, very good, like, you know, we could close the book and walk away type of finales, and I love that. I love it so much. It helps me get over my fear, my distaste for finales, because I just never like closing the book on a series. But The Good Place and Amphibia, my favorite finales I think ever of shows. So that's my thing. If you haven't watched The Good Place, you should watch The Good Place. Just a little plug in there. But I love this. I hope you guys did too. Please, 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 please tell me your thoughts down below. Did you love it as much as I did? Were you hoping for something else? What are your thoughts? Let me know. And of course, guys, if you like this video, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that fun jazz. I really do appreciate it. And once again, if you want to see the timer reaction to this episode or any other show or movie or TV series that I watch, you can go to my Patreon page and get access to those there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.